your horror movie podcast.
Oh, hold on.
Whoa. Put it back in.
What
Justin.
fell out of your mouth, Justin? What are you doing under that desk?
Jesus.
As you hit record.
I would hit record.
Are you really already
kidding
trying
me?
to get
Did you just put gum in your mouth to
promotion?
freshen up your breath when you came up from underneath that desk?
It was a supplement. That was the worst. You can't even.
a protein supplement, huh?
That's not. Don't start this again. All this time, we're not being
I'm
recorded.
gonna quit.
Perfectly
I'm
normal.
done.
It felt like the pill fell out of my mouth, and I had to go under.
You have the worst timing out of everyone I've ever met in my life.
Like that was real. Like you saw it. It felt.
Yeah, you literally went. All right, guys, let's start recording.
Yeah,
and then as I hit record, you're like, "Whoop."
I was trying to take my pills so I didn't look like a pill addict here, like taking medicine.
We understand you just really want that promotion.
Well, welcome back, Hackstab Slash. We're continuing on with Shark Week, and this week we did a group pick, and we picked Sharknado. Any of you guys ever seen this before?
Never.
Yes. What? I saw this the day it came out. I was so excited for this. I love sci-fi movies. I love stupid sharks in sci-fi movies. I was so excited when this movie came out. I was probably the first person to watch this, along with every single other person that watched it at the same exact time. How about you, Sean?
Bro, I was the exact opposite. I heard about this, and I was like, great. This is just another stupid-ass fucking movie I'm never going to watch. I swear to God, when we decided to do this, that was the first time I watched it. When I sat down with the missus, dude, she was like, "You've never seen this before?" Wait, I was like, "Wait, you have?" And she goes, "Yeah."
Where was I?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I just got way too excited. My bad.
Yeah, I'd never seen this, and when I saw it, I was like, probably don't need to watch that.
Bro, and there's look at my fucking backdrop, dude. There is 6 movies, and the last one is called Sharknado. The last one. It's about time.
I have no idea how they did that. Who is the person who okayed that many
6
movies?
of them. Six.
I think it was Justin. I think right? He's in on it.
Dude, I used to love all these bad sci-fi horror movies. Like, love them.
Waterboy, what was your expectation rating of this movie?
1.
All right, and with that note, we will move on. Justin, what was your expectation rating when you sat down with a hard on to watch this movie?
So I'm going to rewind back to the year 2013, and after seeing the trailers, my expectation rating was a 9.
Ooh,
jeez,
that's wonderful. So
that's crazy, dude.
Oh,
I gotta read you this verbatim, dude. I saw a trailer for this movie and thought, these are just washed up actors in a low budget cringe fest on sci-fi. What else is new? So my expectation rating for the tornado of the shark variety is a 1.2. The 0.2 is simply because Tara Reid once dated Tom Brady. So 1.2 is 12. This shark movie is, I don't know, bro. This is the second shark movie we've done where the goat has had relations with one of the female characters.
How dare you two?
I'm just saying, Blake Lively and Tara Reid, dude. 2 shark movies in this week, both dated Tom Brady. There's your Halloween tie-in. I mean, Tom Brady tie-in.
How dare you guys? I mean, when you
1.2.
When you think about shark movies, I mean, right away I think of Jaws and Sharknado, the 2 classics.
I'll get into both of those.
Oh boy. All right, who's kicking us off?
All right, I'm kicking us off. We open to Sea Captain Santiago making $1 million deal with an Asian businessman. They come to terms for all of 5 seconds. 5 fucking seconds before a storm breaks out and sharks are being literally hurled by the handful at this boat, and they're eating their way through the entire crew. We insert Killer Sharknado into opening credits, cool jams, and some killer surf. We meet Finn and Baz, who are headed out to catch some waves, but decide maybe they should go in because the Hurricane David is on its way. He says something about, like, it's a Mexican hurricane, which is bad for them and good for us. Nova, our local bar waitress, gets felt up by our local drunk patron, George, who's been drinking away the memories of leaving his son, Kevin, home alone for Christmas. Not once, but twice. That was my Home Alone tie-in right there.
So I did not know that was the Home Alone dad. I saw this in 2013. I recognized the dude. I did not I just realized on the second watch. Like, that is unreal. Crazy.
All right, so back to Finn comparing longboards and shortboards with Deanne as they ride a wave together. It's very cute, very, very nice. They ride together. She gives him like a little shove, like a playful, see you later, babe. Pushes him off the surfboard, but little does she know she saved his life because a shark shows up, and it's the cheesiest fucking shark attack I've ever seen in my life. The reaction times?
9.
Dude, the reaction times and the sense of urgency in this set of scenes, I think everyone deserves to die. That I'll just say that. Dude, the acting is fucking painful. A guy gets bit while sitting still on a jet ski in the ocean instead of trying to drive away.
Can I just say,
and has a boogie board race with the fucking shark.
This was filmed almost like how you would picture
a day and a
porn
half
being filmed. Like
dude, there is a lady who is like half a mile on the shoreline, like up to the lifeguard towers, and she gets bit on the neck and falls down into the sand. Dude, she's not even wet, and she's got a what did she get attacked by, like a baby sand shark?
It happens, man.
It's like, oh my god, dude, this set of scenes is fucking wild, and I'm so here for it. I love this so much.
So good.
Dude, Baz even suffering from a calf bite. He says the shark wanted a snack, and Finn responds with, they don't eat Vegemite. I guess it's because he's a vegetarian.
And there goes Justin. He just got swooped up by a tornado.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's back. He's back, dude. Were you fighting off sharks? Did one break through your window?
My AC was making weird sounds.
Oh, dude, no, was there a shark in there? You know how sometimes there's water that pools up at the bottom? Maybe it was in there just living its best life.
It's an HVAC shark.
I'm paranoid after this movie.
Chili shark. Chili shark dogs.
Chili shark.
Because they're cold.
All right, dude. So we don't get like a real timeline. So I wrote a couple of days, maybe like a week tops, because his bandage is still bleeding. We get Baz is at Finn's bar telling the story of how Finn bested the shark to save his life with nothing but a look. I'm pretty sure that was his look.
Yep.
George asks if they'll ever go back out surfing. And Finn says it's just a storm, so they got to stay out of the water for a few days. No big deal. They'll go back out there. Hurricane David is approaching fast, and they're blaming global warming for this fucking storm. Finn calls Wexler to check in on them. He's worried and wants them to move more inland because it's starting to get crazy, and he wants them as far away from the ocean as humanly possible. She basically tells him to go fuck himself and that the new boyfriend can keep them safe, though.
Yep.
Finn then decides to close the restaurant, and he tells everyone to pack it in and head home. Overview shot of the bar, and it's a beautiful sunny day mixed with some stormy CGI through the windows, is a great recipe for a Sharknado cocktail as one comes crashing through the window and the crew arms up for battle. Guns, bats, and even a bar stool. Mayhem breaks loose faster than the Ferris wheel did. Sharks are everywhere, getting beat with bar stools and even their heads blown off, leaving them looking like one of those explosive cigars in a comedy skit.
Oh.
The bar is trashed, and the weather's back to normal. That was an insane 45 seconds. Never mind. It's raining again. Never mind. It's raining again. And the group decides to go save Finn's family as a whole because they're family too. Even George, who's just shit-faced in the back seat, is along for the ride. He decides to give them directions on how to get to Beverly Hills. One might ask how he knows how to get to Beverly Hills. Well, it's because he lives there and he's fucking
Beverly Hills.
Did you ever see that house that he lived in Home Alone? I mean, how do you afford trips like that on Christmas? That's prime time, prime cash. And to bring all the presents with you, this guy has more money than God. And he lets them know he just goes to Finn's for the cheap booze, the good views, and Nova, who he plans to marry someday if she'll have him. It's dead stop traffic, and people are out of their cars literally yelling at each other that it's just a little bit of rain and to grow the fuck up. Surprisingly enough, though, this dead stop traffic, they're spaced out enough for Finn's full-size SUV to zigzag through traffic without having to back up at all.
At all. That's perfect.
Love that.
People
Perfect
begin
sense.
to panic as the storm gets worse, and Finn screams for them to get to higher ground because the freeway is starting to flood. So naturally, dude, everyone just runs in the opposite direction. The only one worth saving out of these imbeciles is the fucking dog who gets locked in its car by the stupid owner. Like, lady, what are your fucking plans? Were you just gonna hang out and make sure no one broke into your car? Why is it locked? Or better yet, were you just gonna wait and call AAA when that dead stop traffic starts moving again? Absolute stupidity. Water child, take it away.
You got it.
child.
So Finn, because he's such a stand-up guy and he can't just sit back and watch as the people are trapped down there, and somehow the sharks are coming, but the water isn't even at ankle height. George rescues a dog.
Yeah, he's running through it and it's splashing under his feet. It's flooding though.
It's getting up there. We'll get to a better part of that soon. George rescues a dog with the help of his bar stool from earlier, but unfortunately, the water goes over and the sharks get him, with him saying "ow" and "get off me" as a dish.
Ow! Ouch! This hurts really bad. Ouch!
And it was his last ditch effort. If sharks can reason with him. Driving through the waves as we see Beverly Hills underwater, sort of.
Just real quick. Right after George gets fucking murked, the entire freeway has zero, I repeat, zero cars on it. Where the fuck did all this traffic come from?
They got
you know what it was?
Away, dude.
It was the lady who locked her dog in the car. She stopped everyone to look for help.
That's true. Why did she get out of her car and lock her car? Like she was in the car.
Makes 0 sense.
0 cents.
0 cents.
Zero. Nothing.
Justin, we figured out why there was traffic. It was the lady who locked the dog in the car. Because after they fix all this and everyone gets washed away in that one small alley, there's no traffic on the freeway.
None. They're just everybody's going.
Like you said, it was my favorite thing ever when they're like, it's completely gridlocked, you can't move, and then they show it and he just like goes around everything. It's like,
there's 8 lanes of empty traffic.
Empty traffic. Love it.
So Finn arrives at his ex-wife's house, April, or Tara Reid, alerting them of the big storm coming to try and protect his family. We get a nice family reunion ruined by water flowing through the home and a shark getting inside and eating April's newer boy toy in the process. Nova blows one away with the shotty, and then Finn holds the other shark off so they can all escape. And then outside, somehow, Justin, the water level isn't high, but it was about 5 feet high in the house.
I just want to say this is my favorite scene in the whole entire movie. When they get to this house and we see sharks in a house, sign me up. That was so incredible.
I love when she goes, there's sharks outside, and she opens the window and she goes, and in your pool.
Yeah, and in your pool. But just the fact of seeing, like you said,
Justin,
dude, the house filled up. There was sharks in there.
5 feet high of water, Justin.
Dude, it was chest high, and they opened the front door. I didn't see them walk down
no
any
water
steps.
outside.
Did you guys?
It was like nothing. Dude, oh my God.
And then it comes bursting out of the walls.
And then driving away, the house, just their house, falls apart.
Did you get how much do you guys love Baz right now? Just their house, no other house, but how much do you guys love Baz right now? There is a scene after the boy gets eaten and they're all trying to get out. The house is full of bloody water and like dead sharks and pieces of the boyfriend floating around. And he goes, looks like it's that time of the month.
Dude, Baz is incredible.
Oh my God. Driving through town to go get Finn's son, he sees a bus with kids and he has to save them. And he starts to rappel off of a bridge to save all of them. Just when they thought the storm was stopping, the wind blows the Hollywood sign apart. And right when the bus driver says, my mom always said Hollywood would kill me, boom, he gets crushed by a part of the sign.
Justin,
Crazy.
You're the Sharknado expert, right?
Yep.
Why was there balls of tinfoil on this dude's hood while he was driving?
Oh, yeah.
They're literally just balls of tinfoil all over the hood.
I saw that. I don't.
Did they stop at like In-N-Out Burger on their way?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what was happening.
I haven't had In-N-Out Burger, but I definitely want some now.
Also, this like school bus scene, Waterboy.
Yeah.
This is 3 times that I've seen that same fucking shark clip and that small shark that does the quick like 360.
Mm-hmm.
This is 3 times. It's the same clip.
And the clip is from when the shark is in the ocean.
Yeah.
Like
it's from the beginning of the movie when they were in the ocean.
All right, I'm just going to burn one of my fun facts here.
Let's go.
It's actually one of my own that I made.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put this out there. So there's stupid dumbass movies that are good and worth a watch, and then we have this one that should have stopped. I haven't seen the others, but I take this into account. Jaws came out in 1975. Okay, 1975 with a budget of $4 million. All right.
He is pissed.
How could a movie that's 40 years in the future, Justin, 40 years in the future,
all right,
with around the same budget,
inflation,
do
squash
this?
the whole story right there. Inflation.
I mean, someone doesn't like.
They had to pay these actors a decent amount of money. So why not go to your local Discovery Channel and take clips like you're in high school and just, I don't know, Adobe this all together?
That's funny. You said that this was my next fun fact.
Oh
a $2 million budget
he
from 2013. And I think a high school student with a phone camera could have filmed a better movie. I literally wrote that as my fun fact.
Wow. Somebody doesn't like fun.
Yeah, so you're shitting on this movie for doing the smart thing and using clips of real sharks. How is that no different than shitting on me and Justin for using clips of other people's movies to make content?
Jeez.
Well, no, that's
you're
different.
an asshole.
This is a full-fledged movie.
So you didn't binge watch all the Sharknadoes and get up to Sharknado 5 Global Swarming? You didn't watch that one yet?
My kids did. I put on Sharknado and then decided I needed to do some shit. And I come back and they're on the fourth one. And they are
so
fully
incredible.
engaged.
I watched it. I've only seen the first 4. I need to catch up on the last 2.
Hack, stab, slash. This just in. Breaking news. Next Shark Week, we are doing episodes 2 through 6 of Sharknado.
Just Sharknado.
Straight through 24-hour binge watch. And we are going to do some heavy drugs and talk about it the entire time.
That's pretty much what I would. That's pretty much what I would need.
Oh my god!
All right, let me get back to where I was.
Waterboy's so pissed.
Driving through town. All right, we already did that. Just when they thought the storm was stopping. All right, we already got that. All right. Here we go.
He doesn't even care.
After the craziness,
this is like Justin doing a recap for Event Horizon.
Oh, after right?
Lights and sounds. After the craziness, they make a run on foot as the car struck a leak and it exploded. And they make her way to the liquor store to pick up some supplies that happens to have a bunch of food and other things. We learn on a news.
Hold on, wait. Guess you can't get wet in a liquor store though, right? Because these guys were fucking soaked walking to it. When they went in, dude, they were bone dry.
Bone dry.
Dry clothes for everyone. They need to make this tech for a mailman because I'm tired of walking around wet.
They found clothes outside before they went in.
Was it like an interdimensional thing? Like they crossed over?
I think so.
Was it like an air dryer? Like the entrance was like a car wash?
That's
what it dries off.
Yep. Right. Yeah, it happens, man.
Makes sense, dude. It's LA.
We learn on a news clip that there's huge water spouts forming all over the city with high winds, and the liquor shop worker says, "Definitely the government."
It's the government, capital G.
Happens.
They then proceed to get the hookup, borrowing a Hummer, and start heading out as best they can with all the roads being blocked. They make it to the airport hangar where Matt, Finn's son, is with. There's winds whipping up and the water spouts are coming their way. We find them hiding, and one of the woman pilots gets sucked right into Justin to finish her off.
Let's go.
Yeah, no diddy.
Whoa. All right. I'm just going to move on past those comments. All right. So we get 8 of them right now. And we have the epic Finn saying they need to stay and fight. We can't just wait for sharks to rain down on us. And there's a hardware store right next to them. So they go there. They come up with the idea that they're going to start making bombs. So we see his son Matt say that they're going to throw the bombs into the tornadoes. They talk all their science, how it's going to work and make it stop and save the whole world. So they start loading up on chainsaws, weapons. We see Finn has a heart-to-heart with his daughter. We see Matt and Nova talking. Nova shares all her past shark trauma. And then they begin to start loading the chopper with bombs. As we see. What?
Did you think these bombs were fire extinguishers the first time you saw it?
Dude, when I first looked, they look like fire extinguishers, don't they?
Yeah. It took me until like my second or third watch to like fully dial in because every time they did it, I was like, what the fuck are the fire extinguishers going to do? And then I realized they were
going to put out the tornado.
All right. Yeah. You just shoot it. Science, man. Science, bro. So as we see them loading up the chopper with bombs, we see Baz has a backup plan, and he is filling his whole entire truck with bombs just in case the plane doesn't go. He can take matters into his own hands. We see Nova and Matt into the chopper right now, and we see them flying into the storm. And we find out that there's 3 Sharknadoes happening, but for the first one, bombs away. They're throwing the bombs in there, and it worked. The first one works, and then out of nowhere, these real fast moving storms, it hits the group. The second one hits the groups. We get sharks raining down. We see another one of the random kids gets eaten with them. And then unfortunately, poor Baz, rest in peace. Baz does not make it. He gets a shark eating his leg.
They didn't even try to help him. I was so disappointed.
That was kind of weird. He was just sitting there with the shark on top of him in his truck, just getting
Do you think it was the same shark from the ocean that bit that same part of his leg?
I think so.
Definitely.
Oh, you're back from more.
It looked like 100%. The same one.
As these sharks are raining down, we see Finn with his chainsaw. He's chainsawing a few of them, complete badass. And now these guys, they got to move. So we got them running through the street, and it's just badass at this point. We have chaos through the streets. We see that a shark does kill another one of the sidekicks in the group. We have sharks hitting power lines. We see an elderly home place, whatever you call those things. We see
senior living.
All the seniors are running inside. We have
no. Don't you say they were running inside? Those dudes were fully in aquatic exercises and ignoring everything that was going on. And the lady who's responsible for their well-being decided to stay behind the fence and go, "Hey guys, time to get out of the pool."
Yeah, they were like super calm with that. And I was just gonna touch in that pool because we have a few people in the pool that seem to be like the last ones to actually finally get out of the pool and go inside. We have a shark that falls into the pool. And we see Finn there pouring gasoline out in the pool, and it absolutely torches the pool, blows up the sharks. We see Nova and Matt has taken out 2/3 of the tornado, so the plan is actually working. Everything is going good. Unfortunately, a shark, hate when this happens, grabs a hold of the chopper in the sky. Nova
happens all the time.
It happens a lot.
I mean, it happened in Deep Blue. It just grabbed onto a guy instead of the actual chopper.
That's what I mean. Like this has happened a lot. Nova, like a complete badass she is, she stabs it. That one falls. She saves it. Unfortunately, she is thrown off it, and another shark jumps off and eats Nova. Rest in peace. We see Matt losing control of the chopper, regains it. He ends up landing, and now we see the third Sharknado one is coming right towards them. This is getting awesome. It's out of control. We see Finn now needs to take matters into his own hands, so he grabs Bass's trucks full with the bomb. He is flying up the highway right into this thing. He starts lighting all the bombs, hits the nitrous button, jumps out of the truck. The truck launches into the sky, right into the Sharknado. We get explosions seen from outer space, probably.
Dude, they stole that scene straight from the movie Twister.
Yeah.
I've never seen a rental car with nitrous.
Dude, unbelievable. Like, why does that even have nitrous? Love it.
You
so
never
much.
know. Yeah.
And then the amount of dead sharks, we have hundreds, possibly thousands. I couldn't get an exact count of sharks just raining down from the sky. Millions. We'll call it millions.
Do you see them on the rooftops, like on the helicopter pads, just like flopping around?
Dude, so incredible. They are falling everywhere. And then, I got to take a deep breath for this next scene. We have one of the greatest scenes in cinematic history. I mean, whatever you think is the greatest scene, move over. You clearly have not seen Sharknado. We have a shark falling down towards Finn's daughter. Finn not only pushes his daughter out of the way, he then turns on the chainsaw, and then somehow apparently he's got like superhero like jumping ability. He jumps into the shark as the flying shark comes down. It goes right inside of the shark. The shark lands. It's dead quiet for a second, but no, wait. We see him chainsawing his way out of the shark as he pulls himself out. But wait, there's more. There's more. Not only that, we see him reaching back into the shark. This just happened to be the shark that ate Nova. And he pulls Nova out.
Chef's kiss.
And somehow that shark was big enough for both of them, and it didn't hurt her with the chainsaw going in.
There is no way in hell that man needed all 45 seconds to Scott Pilgrim pose his way into that shark's mouth.
And I do got to say, did you see the chainsaw after he got out of the shark and threw it?
No.
Huge.
That definitely was not a play chainsaw.
Yeah. So absolutely unbelievable. We see them. They pull out Nova. She's alive. Get the fuck out of here. We see them all staring into the abyss now as a nice happy ending as we see just the place just destroyed. The end. Cue it off with one of the greatest songs about Sharknadoes. It's such a fun song. The end.
I have that in my notes. So this has got to be the best, not even theme, the best music dedicated to a solo movie since Dream Warriors.
Dude, it's so good. I tried even making content with the song, but I couldn't find it on TikTok. And then when I recorded it off YouTube, it wouldn't let me use the
I
song.
gotta say that
It is so good.
The songs increased my score. I will say that.
I got two thoughts for that entire set of scenes.
Okay.
That you just read. One of them, I put, at least the senior citizens move faster than the people that got attacked on the beach in the first set of scenes.
Right.
My next one is, we're going to need a bigger chopper. That was definitely a nod to Jaws.
Oh yeah, the quote too. Oh my God. The amount of different homages to Jaws in this is unbelievable. I love that line about the chopper.
Love it.
Absolutely. And I'm going to burn a fun fact right away.
Take it away.
Dude, so the punk band that was singing, did you see the name of the punk band?
No.
The band that made all those fun songs is called Quint, based off the Jaws character Quint. So
wow. Let's go.
So it makes the song even better. So we're already dropping fun facts. Does anyone want to give its rating or talk about it? Take it away.
Water Boys, let's see how you improved your score, because there's no fucking way you rated this inglorious piece of fucking cinematic history in the Sharknado universe 8-1.
No, there's no way.
All right,
0.5. No, so I initially gave it a 2.5. All right.
Oh my God.
But for them knowing, actually I don't even know for sure if they knew it was stupid or not. But
yes. This movie, they knew what they were making, how they were going to make it, and they fully went, let's get stupid.
So being generous for the fact of them knowing that it was stupid too, and for the music at the end of the movie.
I really am up to store.
I gave it a 4 out of 10.
I'm just saying, at one of these movies, they have like spacesuits. So we got that should improve your scores,
right?
Yeah.
Wow, we got a 4.
See, my daughter doesn't like sharks either.
Let me in.
I can't wait to hear what Sean's got to say. Sean, take it away after his 4.
I literally went, oh my God, Sharknado, Beach Boys, punk pop rock. This song is a fucking tits. I thought I was gonna hate this movie. Like I've said in every other one we've done, I'm not a shark guy. I could care less about shark horror. And I hate to say that, but this movie is so fucking stupid that it made my head hurt. And it made my head hurt in a great way. Yes. Because 5 seconds into this film and realizing that there's no way in hell these people are taking this seriously and they're just going to have fun with it, I let go of all my expectations of what I thought a real horror movie should be. And I went along for this ride. And the fact that they use clips of real life sharks instead of constant fake ones mixes in the silly goofiness. The acting is so bad, but I think it's done on purpose. It's like, hey, what's that over there? It's like they're all doing William Shatner impersonations. I can't say enough good things about this. I can't wait to cover 2 through 6. My expectation rating went from a 1.2 to a 7.3 because Tom Brady has 7 Super Bowl rings and only 3 losses.
I don't know why you all of a sudden have like ranking stuff into Tom Brady, but I'm all here for it because he's my favorite person.
I don't know why everything is just going back to Tom Brady right now.
I'm all here for it.
Do you have his cookbook?
It's called Avocados with Avocado and Guacamole.
I read a little bit of it, and that's another story. But love that you gave it a 7.3. Love it so much.
I wanted to rate it higher, but I wanted to tie in another Tom Brady fact with it. My heart said 8 because everyone got 8.
Yeah. Oh. All right. My rating for this movie. Once again, so I do love this movie. It's so friggin' stupid, but it's like you just have to suspend belief right away and just go for the ride.
Before you give the rating, can I guess it? Give you a whole recap, but let me guess your rating.
All right. You want to guess it before I even? All right. Go ahead and
So I think Justin's going to give us the epic dad joke right now. Why is Sharknado so good?
Why?
What?
Because 7.89.
Dude, that's so close. I gave it a little lower than that. I wanted to get out of control right at 9 or something, but I gave it a 7.4. But I do love, like,
Nice.
it is a 7.4 on just a fun rating. Just go along with the stuff. I love it, and I honestly think Sharknado 2. I had more fun with Sharknado 2, and even Sharknado 3 than I did with Sharknado 1.
Let me see.
I can't wait to do the rest of these. I'm dead ass, dude. I cannot wait.
Dude, the cameos I watched them so long ago. I seen the first 4. The cameos are ridiculous. You had so many different famous people in there. You had guys even from like Shark Tank, the show. You had like those guys like randomly appearing in it. Like it just gets so. I'm pretty sure David Hasselhoff ends up in one of them.
Yeah, he's in one of them. That
Yeah,
one I was talking about, I'm pretty sure with the spacesuit or whatever the hell he's wearing.
Yes.
Because I walked in on my kids watching, I think it was the 4th or the 5th one. And
I
I was like, is that the Hoff?
Dude, the amount of
What
different
is
people
going on right now?
the cameos are ridiculous. It gets so stupid and so awesome. Anyone have any fun facts?
I do not. I was hoping that Waterboy brought all the fun facts this week.
Waterboy's got nothing fun to say about this.
He's looking them up right now.
Oh my god.
I did have fun facts.
I do have an excuse for spacing out on fun facts.
Right.
I watched this movie 3 times because every time I wanted to do the notes, I just stopped and kept watching it. So I had to do my notes last night, and I sat down and I had the fun facts trivia thing opened up on my phone, dude, and I knocked out on the couch.
Oh my god, it happens. Waterboy, you got anything or should I talk?
I mean, I do have one.
Go for it.
So there, of course, is a cult following to this, and for that, it actually
It's
did
not
get
you.
a special one night theatrical release, which is
that would have been awesome.
Crazy. No,
yeah,
it would have been cool to see it in theaters. I gotta say that.
I already burnt my favorite fun fact about the whole Quint character, but the director, shout out. Hold on, I wrote his name down somewhere. Anthony Ferrante. Shout out to that guy for making this incredible movie.
Do you see what the writer's name is?
I forget. I did look it all up.
He's got an epic name. I think you would be friends with him.
What is
his name? Is Thunder Levin.
Oh my god, I did see, yes, Thunder Levin. But
Thunder Levin.
So the director made a cameo at the 11-minute mark when he was the man in the beach water who got eaten by the shark. This movie was shot in 18 days. There is 6 installments in this franchise, and Ian Ziering, who, first of all, I just want to say, I thought he did so awesome. How serious he was in this stupid movie. Like, he literally acted like it was like a serious movie, and I loved it so much. I think his performance is so unbelievable in this movie.
It's top notch. I've seen him in other things, like outside of like the what do you call it? Oh, I'm drawing a blank on what he did on TV.
Dude, I don't know either.
I've seen him in like low budget films and stuff, and he's a pretty good actor.
Is it Beverly?
I think it was Beverly Hills 90210.
He's famous from one of those shows. But his performance, like, they must have just like act wicked serious throughout this whole movie, and it makes it so much better with all the stupid shit going on and how serious he plays it. I seriously love him as Finn. Love it so much. But my fun fact was, when he started this movie, they had no clue it was going to become like a cult thing. They decided it was some stupid movie. He completely admitted he only did it because he needed money. He even said in an interview, "Oh yeah, no, it was so dumb, but I needed money." I think he was having like another kid or something.
He was having his second kid, and I guess he needed to make a certain amount of money in a calendar year per film to qualify for the health insurance.
Yeah, I don't know how he literally just straight up admit, "No, I did this for money," and then people loved it so much, and it had a cult following for how stupid it is. I mean, everyone knows Finn now, and everyone's, at least, even if you hate these movies, you've at least heard of these movies. Everyone knows them from the Sharknado movies, so I would say it worked out pretty good, and that's all I got.
Yeah, and I got one more. Lindsay Lohan was actually going to play the role of Nova, but she turned it down.
Good. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
I think the chick who played Nova crushed it.
She crushed it. Love Nova.
I've got one. Steve Guttenberg was offered the lead role of Finn Shepard, but he turned it down. When the film became a cult hit, Guttenberg regretted it to the point that he accepted a role in Syfy's Levantula. A movie about giant fire-breathing tarantulas that attack LA.
Have you guys seen that one?
No.
Oh yeah, me. I definitely didn't DVR that back on the day either, and watch it that the night it came out either. All right, I did 100%.
Okay,
Yeah, you did.
It wasn't. I did. I watched it. I remember I DVR'd it that night, and I watched it the next morning. I was so excited. It was no Sharknado though.
So you know how my biggest gripe like throughout this movies is how they're always dry or like the weather. There's one point in the scenes where they're doing the school bus, and I was like, how the fuck do they pull up to the school bus? It is downpouring out. And then when they go up on top of the bridge because it's flooding to rappel down, it's magically dry and everyone's dry again and it's bright and sunny and a beautiful day. And then I was like, wait, Johnny with an eye from the Weather Channel said something about the eye of the storm, and the eye of the storm really isn't part of the storm. It's kind of like you breathe for a minute. And one of the fun facts is almost the entire movie was shot during bright sunny days. The weather and rain had to be created through a combination of rain towers, fans, and digital effects. It fully explains when they do an overhead shot of Finn's the bar. Yeah. And it's beautiful out. The waves are nice. It's calm. Like people look like they're having a good time getting a tan. And then you go in and you look through the window and it's like someone just put a TV there of a rainstorm.
Yes,
like someone put the perfect storm on HD stuck through the window.
Right, just stick through the window. Hey, look how dark and terrible it is outside.
Is that George Clooney?
Love it.
Robbie, the bus driver, speaking of that bus scene, he actually co-wrote a handful of songs that are featured on the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Hack Stab Slash. I am out of fun facts, so I think that about wraps it up. I'm going to say that I'm hacky. This dude below me is stabby. This guy next to me spinning in his chair, flexing those muscles is
Justin.
Justin. And just like Justin would say, have a good night, Hack Stab Slash. Enjoy the Shark Week. Stay safe and don't get eaten alive.
Careful out there.
And follow us on everything. Like, share, subscribe. We love you. We want you to love us. If I sound like a needy girlfriend, that's because I am, dude. Fucking hit the like button. See ya.
Yeah. Love us. Peace. Fucking Shark Week, man. I don't want it to